Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got a pyramid horn, a cone chain, fight flag field flare, say that 10 times fast, sphere processor, is that the processor for the Las Vegas sphere? Recorder barrier, triangle domain, and fiddle area. Ooh. I guess it's the area where people play fiddles. I'm going to say it's that. We have a lot of words starting with F. Fiddle is an instrument. Any other instruments? The horn. Recorder. Triangle. I don't see how these have much to do with each other than being instruments, but maybe they're supposed to be red herrings for other categories. I don't see another instrument, so I am going to try instruments here. Oh, okay, it was musical instruments. All right. I thought for sure that was going to be red herring, to be honest, but I had to try it. And it was right, so good thing I did. What does pyramid go with? Is it just shapes, like basic shapes, pyramid and sphere and cone? And so I guess triangle was supposed to be a red herring for that, but what's our other... Oh, what is our other shape? Field? I don't think field is a shape. Area? Not really. Domain? All right, well, I do see area and domain, and field, which is just like your, I don't know, your area, your domain, your field, the thing you do, the thing you're knowledgeable about. But what is the 4th one? Your sphere, maybe? So maybe the shapes are all split up. Maybe they started with the 4 shapes, and then they split them into 4 categories. That's my suspicion here. Yeah. Your realm of expertise. That's exactly what I said. The thing you do that you're good at. Let's see. So I'm assuming cone, it doesn't have to be, but I'm assuming cone and pyramid get split up. They love to say pyramid is on the $1 bill, but I don't actually see other $1 bill things. So maybe not that this time. We've got a processor. So are we a fill in the blank? Because I don't see how processor could at all relate to any of these other ones. So I'm thinking purple, fill in the blank, processor something processor. I don't think it would be as simple as computer blank, but what goes with processor? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have to think about a different word. Pyramid I thought about. I assume it's like, I don't know. I was going to say I assume it's like shapes on a flag or something, but that's only because I was looking at flag, so I don't see how that works. Also, I don't know of any flags that have pyramids on them. Fight is also weird. It's a verb. Food fight, food processor, food pyramid, food... Ooh, what's the other food? Food chain, food flag, food cone, food flare, food barrier? So barriers, flares, chains, flags, and I guess not chain. Well, here's the problem. I could see all 5 of these being like ways of cordoning off an area. Did I use the word cordoning right? Is that even a word? To block an area, you can use barriers, you can use flares, chains, flags, or cones. So I have to figure out which one goes with food. That's nasty. If one of these wasn't going to be in that category, what would I pick? Cone. I wonder if barrier is, I don't know, barriers are a specific thing, right? They're not just generic for all 4 of these. Maybe not flares. Food flare? Is food flare a thing? Food chain? Food chain is a thing. The food chain, like the predators and the things they eat, and then the things they eat. Okay. There we go. All right. So then flare, barrier, flag, and cone are ways of like sectioning off an area. Used to redirect traffic. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. And chain doesn't really work with that, but I didn't know the category was exactly traffic related. So yeah, I had to figure out food to get that. This was a tough one, but I don't know. Somehow fight, I thought of food processor. I could not think of food processor until I saw food fight, and I was like, oh, food processor too. All right. Yeah, I think this was a tough one. I don't think these 2 were very tough, but we had the shapes, which was a red herring. I could see someone just locking in the 4 shapes and then not being one away and being confused. And then these 2 weren't so bad after that. The instruments, although it's a weird set of instruments, and then the realm of expertise. But then splitting up the food blank is really tough if you don't know it's food blank. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did. Let's do the mini crossword for Monday, July 22nd. Let's go, except I already finished it. I've blocked it out in the edit. I accidentally pressed go on the crossword instead of pressing record. So I'll just walk you through what my solve was. I did it in 123. Wasn't too bad. I just had a little bit of like a slowness because I was like, wait, I hit go. It's already going. Anyway, so world capital with a museum to get dedicated entirely to pasta. I was confused about the term world capital because the world doesn't have capitals, but then I figured they meant the capital of Italy, which is Rome. At least I filled in Rome. I think that's the capital of Italy. Then console for the game Halo. I knew that was Xbox. I just filled it out. Number of degrees in each angle of an equilateral triangle. That's just 180 over 3, which is 60. So I filled that out. Inflatable bike part is a tire. I got that right away. Spot in Congress, I couldn't immediately think of, but I had most of the puzzle filled. So I just went along to the downs. It went right to here. In memoriam pieces is obits. I just filled in the S. Spunk is moxie. I love the word moxie. It's a fun word. So I just filled in the E. For an additional cost, this was obviously extra, just missing the A. And then you ain't seen nothing yet. I filled in the T, and then this ended up being seat. And then I went back and looked and saw prescriptions for short was RXs. All right, so sorry for not recording my solve, but that's how it went. Hopefully you enjoy the recreation, and of course, how'd you do? Let's do Strands for July 22nd. Today's theme is Make Waves. Are we ocean themed? I'm looking for ocean. I don't see ocean, so make waves. Maybe there's ocean related things here though. Maybe marine animals. I'm looking. Orca, no. All right, we're gonna look around the corners here to see if I see anything. Dory? Wait. Interesting. Do we have Nemo? Dory really throwing me off here. Clownfish. Is it Finding Nemo themed? That would be interesting. What else has happened? Is there shark? Do we have the sharks? If it's the names of the characters, I'm gonna have trouble. I just know Nemo and Dory, and I don't even remember the dad fish's name, the clownfish. Well, let's see. Let's just keep looking around. Because I'm not immediately seeing things. How about tacos? No? There were no tacos. Adler? No. Boat? No, we can't do boat. Huh. Dory is from Finding Nemo is probably named after a nautical term. Maybe a dory is a kind of boat. Maybe we have other kinds of boats. Skipper? Sailboat? I'm not immediately seeing those. They might be in here. We have dinghy, which I learned has that weird H in it recently, so I've remembered that. Yeah, it's kinds of boats. Dory really threw me off because I was thinking about Finding Nemo for so long. So, what's our spanagram though? Kinds of boats. Is there spanagram? I don't know. I'm not as familiar with boats as I was with swords yesterday. Clearly board. Some kind of board. All aboard. That's trains. Come on, where's sailboat? Steam something. Okay. Canoe? Do we have canoe? We do have canoe. Ooh, some kind of like raft. Ooh, craft. Oh, that's probably our spanagram. What ends in craft? Watercraft. I see it. Watercraft. There we go. This is a gondola. Okay. We've got a kayak. Ooh, that's fun. You can do that either direction. A paddle board. Oh, come on. Paddleboard. Paddleboard doesn't really fit with the others in my opinion, but what do I know? All right, interesting. Yeah, types of boats. The fact that I got Dory first really threw me off for a bit, but then I was like, wait, I think I remembered that Dory was named after a kind of boat. Okay, that makes sense. Well, how'd you do?